Hello aspirants, this is me Yasmin Gill, and in today's video we'll be covering the PIB MCQs of 27th of March. Do follow all the MCQ courses on this particular link, and as soon as you view this video, please friends do rate and review the same. So let's begin. First question is, Earth Hour began as a lights-off event from Norway, Germany, Australia, France. So since Earth Hour is it was being celebrated recently, so we need to know where did it begin from. So the concept of Earth Hour, it began from Australia, basically from Sydney in 2007. So this very year it's completing its 10 years, therefore it's important. Next, Lucknow lies on the banks of which of these rivers? Ghaggar, Ganga, Gomti, Rapti. So correct answer is Lucknow lies on the banks of river Gomti, and Gomti is a tributary of river Ganga. Next, Cyclone Debi recently hit which of these areas? Japan coast, Eastern India, Australian coast, none of the above. So correct answer is Cyclone Debi has recently hit East Australian coast. Next, arrange these in the increasing order of frequency. Infrared radiation, X-rays, radio waves, gamma rays. So see, because of various initiatives that keep on taking place, for example in infrared and even in radio waves, we had this just yesterday we covered about NASA's high-speed internet also. So in that context, it's important to know about electromagnetic spectrum. So we'll completely do it in the next slide, and the correct answer here is in the increasing order of frequency. Firstly, we have radio waves with least frequency, then micro, then infra, then visible, then ultraviolet, then X-ray, and finally gamma rays. Next, which among them is true? A. Raxaul Amlekganj oil pipeline is a project between India and Nepal. B. It connects Raxaul in Nepal to Amlekganj in Bihar. C. Both of the options are correct, or D. None of them is correct. So see, in this particular question, first one is correct. Raxaul Amlekganj oil pipeline is a project between India and Nepal. But Raxaul lies in Bihar while Amlekganj lies in Nepal. So only A is the correct option here. Next, which among them is true? A. LTE stands for long time evolution. B. 4G or LTE networks, they use circuit switching technology. C. LTE is capable of transmitting only data. D. Reliance Jio's network is purely LTE based. So this is also in news. First option, it stands for long time evolution. This is wrong. It stands for long term evolution. B option, 4G or LTE networks, they use circuit switching technology. This is wrong. They use packet switching technology. So basically in communication system, there are two technologies. One is circuit switching technology. The other one is packet switching. So if you have to understand this, for example, if you're working on a landline phone and if you're using circuit switching technology, what happens is that you cannot, once you're on the line talking with someone, if someone else tries to connect you, you don't get a call in waiting, right? But if you look at the packet switching, thereby data is transmitted in the form of packets, and even the waiting call is received. So that is one point of difference between circuit and packet switching technology. The others you can check for yourselves. So basically 4G network, they use or transmit data in the form of small packets. So they use packet switching technology. C. LTE is capable of transmitting only data. This is correct, and D option is also correct. So now you might think then Reliance Jio's network is based on LTE. So how can it transmit only data? See, the problem is Reliance Jio network, it personally does not have any 2G and 3G bands, and all calls, that is voice data which is transmitted through it, is VoLTE based, that is voice over LTE based. There is a difference between VoLTE and LTE. For this, I would suggest you to go through this article of Indian Express. It's very important, and it's written in a very lucid manner. So you can go through it. Do check it out because it's important nowadays. Also see VoLTE. What happens is that voice over LTE, it is used in most of the modern devices right now. And in case it is not there, it can be done so by means of a software update. Otherwise, Reliance Jio is completely a LTE based forum. Next, which among them is true? A. Project to find Planet 9 has been launched by Australian National University. B. Planet 9 is thought of to be lighter than Earth. C. The project allows citizens to help find planets. See, first option, the project to find Planet 9 launched by Australian National University, correct. C option, it allows citizens to help find planets. This is also correct. How so? See, the university would be transmitting images and you just need to spot some differences which you can see in the usual pattern. So rest of the thing would be done by the university itself. What citizens have to do is they have to track differences. If you look at B option, it's thought of to be lighter than Earth. This is wrong. It is actually 10 times heavier than Earth. Also, it is somewhere found farther from the sun than the Neptune is. Also, it is usually thought of to be found in Kuiper belt, the belt that is beyond Neptune. Next, world's first nano car race is to take place at Germany, France, US, China. So correct answer is it is to take place at France, and it is to be organized by National Center for Scientific Research in France. Also, what will be done is atoms would be powered by electrical pulses, and they would be navigating on a race course which will be made up of gold atoms. Also, how will you be able to see it? You will be able to see it by using a microscope facility at the center's SEMES Research Center in Toulouse. Also, this particular microscope, it is the only one in the world that will be allowing 4 different experiments to work on the same surface. Next, which among them is true? A. Planets shine using reflected light. B. Brown dwarfs are often referred to as failed stars. C. They have a size between that of a giant planet and a small star. D. Mass of brown dwarfs is too small to allow fusion to occur. So brown dwarfs were also in use. The first option, planets shine using reflected light. This is true. Stars shine using their own light by the process of fusion, whereas planets shine using reflected light. B. Brown dwarfs, they are referred to as failed stars. This is true. And why are they referred to as failed stars? Because their mass is not that much that will allow fusion to occur. So therefore the fusion cannot occur, and therefore they are referred to as failed stars. C option, they have a size between that of a giant planet and a small star. This is also correct. So basically in this question all of these are correct. Also you can check out this article from LiveMint as well. Next, which among them are the provisions of mental health care bill which has been passed by Lok Sabha recently? A. It seeks to decriminalize suicide attempt. B. Right to assess mental health care from services which are operated by the government. C. Protection from inhuman treatment. D. Right to make an advanced directive that explains how he or she wants to be treated. So correct answer is the correct provisions of mental health care bill among these options are that all of these are the provisions of mental health care bill. Besides, there is the provision of certain setting up of quasi-judicial bodies as well. So all of these is the correct answer here. Do rate and review the videos, and let me know if you have any other feedback. Also recommend these lessons to your friends as well. Thank you so much.